Hey everyone, today I'm going to review the Certified Kickboxing Instructor course from ISSA. So, just to start, you'll see here ISSA has their personal training and then their specialization programs. Now, if you look under all Certified Personal Trainer Specialization programs, this is where you will see many options, not least of which is Kickboxing Instructor. So, that tells me that the kickboxing instructor course is designed as a way to boost your resume and to have a more deeply specific certification based on what you coach and where you work. So I'm going to review this specialization to see if it's worth it for you. Now, as a kickboxing instructor, you'll be able to add your name as a qualified, certified instructor to any kickboxing courses at places like gyms or yoga studios. I have seen climbing gyms that offer kickboxing as well. There is no limit to the potential growth for a kickboxing instructor. And one of the things I like about ISSA is that they have a lot of resources, including the job guarantee. And that applies to working as a certified personal trainer and having access to the extensive gym network. So when you sign up as a certified personal trainer, you'll be able to utilize this job guarantee, but you can still use this extensive gym network through their internal resources to find jobs like gyms that might be in need of a kickboxing instructor. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to be a certified personal trainer in order to be a kickboxing instructor. You might just want to specialize in kickboxing, and that's fine. But you might be slightly more limited as a result in your job opportunities, unless, of course, you are working with organizations like these: 24-Hour Fitness, Equinox, Gold's Gym, Anytime Fitness. All of these are great opportunities, and they are organizations that are actively looking for people with ISSA certifications. So if you are interested in this particular specialization as a way to boost your potential earnings or just get started in the fitness industry, I would recommend it. I think it's a good specialization to have because I have seen many gyms offering this particular focus. Now, that said, if you already have a certification like certified personal trainer and you are looking to add this specialization to your resume and also, of course, fulfill those continuing education credits, this is 8 credits. So that's something to be aware of. It won't get you to the 20 that you need every 2 years. However, it is a relatively inexpensive program. You're looking at a little over $26 per month for 1 year, and that makes it one of the most affordable certifications or specializations that you would get under your certification. Now, with this program, like all their other programs, you get instant access as soon as you enroll. It is self-paced, but they do have modules set up in a way that you can study. And each module is based on things from the book, like basic terminology, basic moves, different benefits, different drills. So you can see here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 weeks. This is designed as a 10-week course based on one of these key chapters every week, in addition to the video material that you'll have. And then, of course, the quizzes at the end of each chapter. I really like that it's very accessible. You just need to be a little bit tech savvy and you can access everything through your dashboard. Now, it is a short class, but you can take longer. When you sign up for this, you'll have effectively, I believe, 6 months to finish it. So you'll have 6 months to learn all the material that's covered in that textbook. So you don't have to rush through it in just a couple of months. If you need to take longer, please do. What's most important is that you absorb the material, not that you race through. It's not just a quick checklist. So in addition to that, as you saw, the textbook covers a lot of information. So it's the basics of hand and feet movements, all the key terminology you need as a kickboxing instructor, why kickboxing can be beneficial, what forms you might need to present to your clients, different conditioning drills you can teach them, and different combinations. Now, that's all going to be a great foundation, especially if you want to start teaching group classes. And of course, with that, you might also consider some of the other specializations, particularly those having to do with group training. Not saying that you have to, but it can be very helpful to add group training to your, group exercise to this, and group personal training to this as well, because then you have access to the information that you need and the qualifications that you need to present yourself to different gyms and say, hey, look, not only am I a certified kickboxing instructor or certified personal trainer, but I'm certified in group training sessions as well, so I can lead group kickboxing sessions. Now with this, as soon as you're done and you've completed all the chapter quizzes, then you have the untimed open book final exam. Now, there is some debate here. I, at face value, like the fact that it's not as stressful and I can do it whenever I want, but there's something to be said for having to get dressed and put on shoes and actually go somewhere to take a proctored exam. You're obviously going to focus a lot more on really absorbing the material instead of just reading through it and going, yeah, that's fine, I'll be able to come back to that whenever I need it. So it is kind of an honor system here. Though there's nothing wrong with going back and checking material to make sure that you are correct in what you might be sharing with your clients, the more you can learn this information and really absorb it and then repeat it without having to reference the book, obviously, the better. So all in, I think it's a good course. It is not something that is going to be accredited in other locations. It might not fall under European accreditation, for example. And obviously the at-home design means that it's not necessarily as rigid as some other courses where you do have to take an in-person exam that is proctored. Nonetheless, despite that rigidity, you can still implement that rigidity in your own home. And it is a very fast and easy way to offer another specialization that boosts your opportunity for building your repertoire and being able to access a wider array of clients and teach more people.